latest intermediate school news.
Hello, intermediate school, and I want to welcome you to channel WRRS on November 10th, 2022. I'm Noah Fan. This station prides itself with bringing you the latest in intermediate school news. Here's another space fact to start your day. For a rocket to get into orbit around Earth, it needs to travel 17,600 miles per hour. Are you ready for the roaming reporter? Let's go to the WRRS roaming reporter to find out this week's question.
Hi, my name's Sadie Santi. I'm this week's roaming reporter. Last week we had a lot of talk about careers. This week's question was, what do you want to be when you graduate from high school? What do you want to be when you graduate from high school?
A teacher.
Thanks for your answer. What do you want to be when you graduate from high school?
A developer, gamer, and YouTuber.
Thanks for your answer. What do you want to be when you graduate from high school?
I want to be an artist.
Thanks for your answer. What do you want to be when you graduate from high school?
I want to be a vet tech.
Thanks for your answer. What do you want to be when you graduate from high school?
A scientist.
Thanks for your answer. What do you want to be when you graduate from high school?
When I graduate from high school, I would like to be a mom.
Thanks for your answer.
Yep.
What do you want to be when you graduate from high school?
Probably an artist.
Thanks for your answer. What do you want to be when you graduate from high school?
A math teacher.
Thanks for your answer. What do you want to be when you graduate from high school?
An artist.
Thanks for your answer. What do you want to be when you graduate from high school?
A makeup artist.
Thanks for your answer.
You're welcome.
What do you want to be when you graduate from high school?
A teacher.
Thanks for your answer. What do you want to be when you graduate from high school? Back to you. What do you want to be when you graduate from high school? Back to you.
Thank you for that report. This week's spotlight is Mrs. Bowie and Mrs. Sharp's classes. Mrs. Bowie's class is off to a great start this year. They have 11 students and 5 teachers this year. They have done lots of fun things already. They deliver breakfast to all of the teachers who order every Friday as part of Bowie's Breakfast Baristas. They have been learning about the 3 states of matter and have done lots of fun experiments like making soda-exploded Mentos, popping balloons full of different states of matter, making root beer floats and homemade ice cream, and using Pop Rocks and soda to inflate a balloon. During Fun Food Friday, they get to learn how to cook a new food. So far, they have made pizza, pancakes, toasted cheese, macaroni and cheese, quesadillas, and Rice Krispie treats. In SEL, they have been learning all about emotions and the brain. Outside their classroom, they have started a 365 Days of Happiness bulletin board. Anyone can take a heart map and fill it out and add it to the wall. This will help us all remember all the reasons we have to choose happiness every day of the year. We would love for teachers and students to add to the wall. Mrs. Sharp's class enjoyed Junior Achievement Day with Alstom employee Mr. Thomas. They were excited to see how they can become entrepreneurs. The class worked together to develop a hot dog business. On Monday, Mrs. Sharp's class transformed into witches and conjured up a witch's brew snack mix as they celebrated Halloween as a class. It is time for Mrs. Monson's You Can Be a Super Reader Too.
You could be a super reader just like me.
Good morning, readers. I'm here with another tip for you. When you are reading a story, whether it's a fictional story or a true story, like a nonfiction narrative, you might be asked to describe how the author has told the story to the readers. What does that question mean? First, what is the genre? Is it a true story or was it made up by the author? Looking at the narration, not the dialogue part, but the narration, the telling of the story, does the story say I, me, we, our? Or did it consistently name the characters and say he, she, and they all of the time? That will tell you about the narration of the story, which is usually going to be either first or third person. From whose point of view was the story told? Do we get an inside view from one of the characters, including their thoughts and feelings, or do we learn everything by watching the events unfold? Next, we can look at the timeline of the story. Did we, as readers, learn what happened in the same order it occurred, the chronological order, or was there a flashback or flash ahead, like sometimes happens in a movie? Look to see if your story has any quotation marks. If there are, then the author used dialogue to share what the characters are saying to each other. Are there illustrations or any type of graphics? Are there any fancy text effects like bold print italic letters or all capital letters? Did the author use any figurative language, especially descriptive language, that helped you feel like you were really in the story, or any other interesting language? Is there anything else you noticed about the author's craft in writing the story? These are some things that you can consider when you're asked to talk about how the author told a story. Have a great day and be a super reader!
I hope that everyone is earning cosmic cash for respect, responsibility, and safety. This brings an end to our broadcast today. Remember to treat others the way you want to be treated, do what you're supposed to do, and keep yourself and others from harm. Okay, say it with me. We are respectful, we are responsible, we are safe. We are Red Raider Strong.